Good morning. How are you? Awesome. Nice cool morning today. I love it. It is great. Do you have 5 minutes for an interview before you run off?
Sure.
Okay. I've got this hobby where I chat with strangers for 5 minutes and time it.
That.
Yeah. The neat thing is we talk about whatever you want to talk about. It's generally about what you think is actually true about any belief. If you're willing, I would love to record it. If you're okay with that.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
I don't know anything I particularly want to talk about, though.
I can give you some suggestions.
Okay, I like suggestions.
A lot of times we talk about whether karma's true, if there's a ghost, does a God exist, do prayers work. They tend to kind of go supernatural in topic.
Yeah, or spiritual, yeah. I like the karma thing. That's pretty interesting. I feel like you do definitely get back what you put out into the world. You know, so if you do good things, I mean, not everything that happens to you is going to be good, but overall you're going to have a good life, you know. So I think that's pretty interesting.
We can talk about that. What is your first name?
Krystal?
I'm Anthony.
With a K.
Okay.
You have to pronounce it with a K.
Help me spell it. K.
Rystal.
All right, very good. Yeah, my name is Anthony. Krystal and Karma.
That's funny, they're both Ks.
Yeah. Okay. Whoops. Let's reset my timer here.
I don't know if I have 5 minutes worth of karma to talk about.
Well, I'll just ask questions.
That sounds good. I like questions.
You loosely defined what karma is. You said that it's when you do good things and good things happen back to you in return?
Yeah. Or bad things, yeah.
Or bad things?
Yeah.
Okay. How certain are you on a scale from 0 to 100? Don't freak out, it's okay.
0 to 100.
0 to 100, that karma is actually real, that it's a thing, that it works. And let me give you the values of the scale. 0% would be, I have all questions and no confidence. 100% is, I have no questions, it's all confidence. I know that it's a real thing.
I'm probably like 60% certain.
Okay. Almost in the middle there.
Yeah, almost. But I believe in it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you put yourself at a 60% level of confidence that karma is a thing?
I think because in my life, when I've been very negative and even just like being just negative, you don't have to necessarily do bad things, but being negative and putting that negative energy out in the world, negative things happen. And the more positive I've become and the more I hike and do positive things, I find a lot more positivity. A lot happier things happen.
Okay. Do you have a good example of when you did something positive, you did something negative, and then one of those two things happened back to you in return?
Gosh, I don't know. Okay, well, positive. So, like I said, I used to be really negative, and I held on to a lot of things that really didn't matter anymore. And then I started making positive changes in my life and letting go of the past and things that didn't matter. And now I just bought a brand new car. My very first car all by myself, and I never thought that I was going to be able to do that. So that feels good. I got a new job also.
New job, new car.
Yeah.
Okay. All as a result.
Boyfriend.
New BF. Okay. Nice. All of these things are a result of you changing your mindset and being more positive?
I think so, yeah. I think that in general my relationships have changed and my motivation has changed, being just more positive.
Could a person who is just always negative and just is kind of a rotten person.
Hey there, random philosopher.
Hey, what's up? I talked to her yesterday. She's an interesting woman.
Yeah.
Could a person be kind of rotten
Yeah.
and still have a good life and get a brand new car and get a new job and have a new boyfriend?
I think that they could. I don't know that rotten people are necessarily happy, though.
I've run into a lot of people that are kind of mean, but they...
Yeah, they have everything. Yeah, but I think it takes them being rotten to other people to make them feel good, and that sucks.
Oh, okay. Is karma making all this happen?
I don't know. I don't know that it's... I mean, I'd like to think that good things happen to me because I'm a good person.
You just like to think it?
Yeah, I mean... I don't know. I don't really know any rhyme or reason for it. Just in general, being an adult is weird. And, like, stuff like buying a car is weird. And you never think you're going to do it ever. And so I don't know. I don't know really how to explain the way life is.
Is karma keeping track of everyone's actions and activities?
I don't think, like, 100% of the time it is.
What's happening on
I think I've gone away with doing not great things before.
Karma sometimes notices and sometimes doesn't?
Yeah, I think it's on a larger scale, you know. Like I said, it's like a whole entire outlook. Like, you can do a bad thing and not necessarily bad things are going to happen to you. But if you put out an exponential amount of negative energy, probably a lot of negative things are going to come from that.
We've hit our 5, but I have maybe one more question.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, thank you.
That was a really fast 5 minutes.
They usually go very fast. Yeah, crazy. I know. It's like sometimes I'm like, oh, it's been 5 minutes already? I've got so many good questions to ask. You mentioned that there are times where karma notices when people do good things and bad things, and there are times where karma doesn't notice it.
Mm-hmm.
How can you, Krystal, differentiate between the times that karma's noticing and karma's not noticing your actions?
I think because it usually is on like a grander scale in which I'm not just being negative for myself or doing a bad thing that maybe nobody notices. It's more like being negative or doing bad things that affect other people and not just myself.
I'm not sure I follow. Are you saying that if you do an action that can impact other people, that's where karma notices?
Yeah, I think so.
How can you be 60% certain that it's actually working in that way?
I don't know. It's just how it feels. I'm not a logical person. I'm an emotional person, so I just like base everything off of like what it feels right then and there in that moment. It's usually how I roll.
If a person is basing this belief of karma on how it just feels and that you just like to think about it that way,
Yeah.
do you think that 60% confidence is the most accurate spot to be?
I don't think that I necessarily have to have all the answers for something that feels a certain way, though.
Do you want to believe things that are actually true?
Yeah. I mean, I guess so, yeah.
Do you have a good reason to believe that karma is true?
I don't know that I have a good reason, no. Fine, I'm 40%, gosh.
I don't want to strong arm you into anything.
I guess I just don't think about it that hard. But yeah, I guess like explaining it out loud, you're right. I guess maybe I don't really have enough answers to be super certain about it.
Well, thank you so very much for your
Yeah,
time. I really enjoyed talking with you.
Yeah, I hope you have fun interviewing.
It's a nice cool morning, so I think it's gonna, and the lighting's
really
great. I think it's going to be great. I've got a card here if you want to chat some more. Some people have told me that they take a picture of the card and then they put a reminder on their phone for 6 months, and then they've let me know where they are on that particular belief. So it would be awesome to hear back from you as far as where you are on the the likelihood that karma is a thing.
Okay. All right, that sounds good. 6 months, yeah.
I'd love that.
It was nice to meet you.
It was very nice to meet you too.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye. A very fun talk with Krystal. Well, we hit it off right from the very start. She believes that karma is a thing. She was 60% certain of it. When you do something negative will come back to you. And if you do something positive, positive things will come back to you. She gave the example of getting a brand new car, a new job, and a boyfriend as evidence, I suppose, that karma is a thing. But when it came down to it, she didn't really have a way to discern whether karma was keeping track of every little action that she performed or other people perform. And she said that she just likes to think about it that way, and it makes her feel good to think about it that way. At the end there, it was interesting because she said, okay, I'm a 40%, and I almost felt a little bad that she said it that way. I didn't want it to seem like I was strong-arming her into a decision. I think I was more just holding her to what she was saying. And the fact that she values truth, I think, helped her realize that a 60% level of confidence in karma was, for her, not the most representative spot to be. Very fun talk. I experimented at the end there with suggesting that she reach out to me in 6 months and let me know where she's at on that belief, and hopefully she does.